So, questions about any of the presentation thus far? All right.
Thank you.
Super. All right. So, all right. So there's full disclaimer. There's lots of things that we do, that we have in our tools, that we have in our toolbox that help people. I always say I know tons of balance exercises. I can make a bunch of them up. Many of them are less than exciting, but they're effective, right? One thing you can say about this, it's effective, and it's definitely exciting. It gets people engaged. We kind of get a demonstration of this today, and start to get an introduction of how this can be useful for folks. So I'm wondering if we could have somebody who'd be so kind as to volunteer, maybe someone with a, yeah.
I'll be that person.
All right, you're eager.
Does
That's
anybody
great.
else want to volunteer? Yeah, you can be up there right after me.
So if you don't mind, yeah, if you
This.
wouldn't mind taking that off, yeah. If you don't mind. So you're gonna see that we're gonna first of all put on a safety harness. Louissimo, I love Louissimo.
Okay.
We used to go camping there.
Which way do you want me? Front
So
or
you
back?
stay right where you're at,
Okay.
hold them up. Is Louissimo still open?
Yes.
Great camp.
So you went there as a kid?
No, we are, so that's a Lutheran church camp, right?
Yeah.
So, our parish, Catholic parish, used to go there for a parish picnic.
Yes.
And then our parish outing. And then we would go there as a family too.
I was the campground host for 8 summers.
Exciting.
I lived there from May through September and October.
Wow.
And my daughter was the camp counselor and lifeguard over 3 years. And my husband got to come and visit and have fun while we all worked.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But we all had fun too.
Let's snug this up a little bit. So this is just like a standard safety harness that someone might wear for climbing, that sort of
We
thing.
do that. We used to because we stopped doing it because we stopped using those muscles. Because we were afraid we were going to fall. And time.
So there's a couple things here. These are sensors that the camera will pick up about your movement.
I'm going to be on the green screen.
So this can help detect patterns of muscle usage so that we can more clearly understand what type of compensations are going on and how to help plan, but also it's designed as a treatment to help improve function as well. So come on over here if you would. You're going to step up out of there. You can use both handrails here. That's
Face
very
that way?
sturdy. Face that way for now, yes.
Okay. Go up on here.
Yes,
Do
please.
you want me to line up in any particular way?
You're going to stand up there and then turn around and face towards me.
Okay. Ooh.
Perfect. All right. Then we're going to kind of click you in.
Okay.
You can hold on to the extent that you need to feel safe at this point.
Don't push the go button.
Not quite yet. It wouldn't go quite yet. Not quite there.
But it's right where you want to grab.
Anybody want to offer me any money to send her on a ride?
I've always wanted to do that thing, but I don't because of my vestibular stuff. There's like a ride that the small carnivals where you get swept in like this and you get to like. I can barely watch it.
All right. So I think we're set here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this around. So certainly anybody can stand. I want. This is going to be a screen monitor that she gets to monitor. We're going to start to play games right away on this. So she gets to play a game, so we can
My
learn
name's
through.
John Doe. All right.
You like that?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start right away and do select user already. We're going to get right to it.
All right.
We're going to do a Proprio test.
A what?
Proprio test.
First job test to see.
So, yeah, so this is going to challenge you.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
at
is.
some
It's gonna
point,
be a big challenge.
some point you might actually fail.
Ah, I
The
can
secret to this-
guarantee it.
The secret to this is you gotta hold on to the Proprio rope.
I'm sorry. Where am I holding it?
Just gotta hold on, yeah, there you go.
However I want.
However you want, yes.
That's part of it.
So what you're gonna notice is that when we start this platform is gonna move. It's scaled to move in a certain way. A Proprio test is gonna take her to the point where she's going to test herself to the limits.
And at no
challenge.
time and point I can have my face hit that. Oh yeah, I could. Okay, just
Let's
checking.
tighten that up a little bit.
I like my face the way it is. I already broke my nose a few times.
How that happened.
Falling.
So one of the things missing from this is I didn't really,
Share that
I
one.
know a little bit about her, but we didn't do much of a, kind of an assessment of what kind of issues she might be going with.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Sure.
Away. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we don't want to test the system that much.
I'm gonna do something different. We're gonna run a protocol.
Okay.
We're gonna enable biofeedback. Everybody can see okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna press this button to start. So what's gonna happen is for a minute, it's gonna do some movements
Okay.
in different directions.
Cool.
Actually, let's go back. I don't want this one. I'm gonna do We're gonna do the first balance training. Feedback. You're gonna chase the dot.
Okay.
We're gonna display the number of times that you match the dot.
Oh,
You're gonna try to return to this. You're gonna return to the center afterwards.
I'm driving a helicopter.
So, enable. You press the button. So you're the green dot. You're gonna move to the orange dot. So you're gonna move your hips back to the left. There you go. Hit it. To
Oh,
the
it's
right
gonna
forward,
move every
that's
time
it.
I hit it. Okay.
So the
go back.
platform you can see is moving.
Whoa.
It's moving her hips one way. She's attempting to bring her hips back to the middle in response to that. And in this way, she can start to test some of these limits. This one moves just a little bit front to back and a little bit side to side, so it's not big movements. Now the nice thing about this is it's a little bit unpredictable.
A little.
So she can't really gain some predictability.
And you have to be careful because the flashing on the screen can drive my brain a little crazy.
How do you feel you need to stop? with
I'm
that?
okay now, but I'm just letting you know that flashing,
Okay.
because my brain can see all the flashing. I not only see it not flashing here, but I watch that specific flashing.
Got it. So you've been on that a minute. You got 35 times that you've hit it. So she's had nice.
Out of how many
Now it's going to
tries?
move you a little bit more, but at a slower speed. So we
Okay,
continue to
yeah.
count the hits.
Okay. Wow, that's not easy.
So this way she's challenging the ankle and feet. She's challenging the hips. She's challenging the knees. It's taking some readings of her. We didn't enter her particular information, but with her weight, it can help detect how much muscle activation she's having in different capacities. So we start to use that information to help problem solve and figure out how to individualize this to her.
And this would have been very different a week ago. I would not have been able to walk in the office. Wow. Ooh. Oh.
And she got 10 more seconds on this one, then she can have a 15-second pause. So far she's up to 75 hits.
Wow.
So now it's gonna kind of chill for 15 seconds.
Wow. That takes
So
a
it's
lot.
still detecting her moving a little bit, and that's okay.
Mhm.
But she's intending to kind of stay still. She's counting down from 6 seconds, and then the next one is going to be
Am I started already?
a moderate speed and a little bit more movement. So you can see the platform move. So at any point, if she becomes unsteady or has difficulty, she can always tap out. Or I can decide, hey, look, you're moving quite a lot, move it
And
much.
tapping out is the easy button, or just
Now
telling
you
you?
can press that button and that would stop, or you just tell me, hey, look, I've had enough.
Wow. Ooh. Whoa.
And that's very common.
Of
People
course,
down
the
here,
person wants to get the game, you
they're
know?
giggling, they want to get the hits, they're competitive, they're like, yeah, it gets people engaged.
Just a bit, and I'm so not a video game person because of the flashing of the screen and the movement. I have to tell them, Roger, about how I used to get when you and your friends would play. They played just a simple game like the tennis. I couldn't handle the movement on the screen. I can't scroll on the phone. I can't watch other people scroll on the phone.
So that's good information to know. Like there's multiple programs that we could send her through, but at some point, we're after stimulating the nervous system.
Wow, I did 122 that time.
We're stimulating the nervous system to good effect.
Woo,
At some
going
point,
fast
someone's got the effect.
Woo.
Now this is a little bit more
Now
movement
he's on the boat.
and we're gonna speed. Yep.
Whoa.
So that unpredictability requires that she fine tune all of her systems in her system. She's got about 45 seconds yet.
Get up there. Wow, it's like, you know, I don't exactly know what part of me is going to control it to get the green there. That's weird because I have to figure that out. Whoa. You can't knock the cable. It's so funny. I cannot get that green thing to go to the yellow. Come on, get there.
As she gets more accustomed to this, we might have a little bit more motion that we can encourage. But we want her to be challenged and to have some degree of success. So nice job, Tracy.
Wow, but yeah, I won't be able to walk for a week after that. No, seriously, I have fibromyalgia. That was a lot. I'm glad I did it, but seriously, I will.
Drink water.
See?
Number one.
Super. Now this is a pretty high step. A lot of people notice that, right? So one of the things that can happen
After
is
you've done
that
all
for an individual, we can do a situation where we help reduce how much that steps down. So you just hold on to the handrails.
Isn't that nice?
We're gonna move this so it tilts down to decrease the step length there.
Machine.
And then we're always interested in safety, so we can always help people in any
I know,
capacity.
yeah,
So
it's a good thing.
it may look a little intimidating, but everybody who wants to get on this is fine getting on it.
Wow,
So just stand here.
there you can see. Buzzing.
It's good stimulation for you.
Holy cow, yeah.
So you giggled, you had some fun on it, right?
It was a workout.
It's a workout.
Thanks. Wow.
What do you notice now that you're standing on solid ground?
I feel like I could go walk like the world right now.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, like turned everything on, like front, back, forward, sideways, angles. Like the whole room is a different room.
Nice. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Well, you did well with that, so thank you, Tracy, for raising your hand.
He didn't pay me. I'm not a customer here yet. I just refer people because I got to go to one class and haven't been able to get myself in. Wow.
So there's a number of things that we would likely include in a plan of care. That's one of them.